I'm Tom Rioch, promoting successful business experts, connecting people throughout the world from my podcast studio in Brazil. Joining us today from Pine Lake, Georgia, Renee Hastings, CEO of Executive Help Now, a virtual assistance service agency. So Renee, what has entrepreneurship taught you about authenticity?
Good morning, Tom. Thank you so much for having me on your show. What entrepreneurship has taught me about authenticity is that you have to be 100% honest about what it is that you are doing, about the service you're providing, your capabilities when people are submitting their scope of work, so that when I'm making the correct match of a virtual assistant to a client, that they are going to get what they asked for. And being my authentic self, I think draws people to our company because they know me and who I am and how much I value integrity, honesty, dependability, and our high service level of excellence.
Well, to that point, because you are the touch person, you're the touch point.
Yes.
And in the world that we live in, and obviously the service that you offer, we may never see that person that you are offering as a service, but we do see you. And so back to honesty and integrity and the trust level, it comes from that first engagement, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely. In the beginning, when I started the business, most of our growth was due to word of mouth referrals. And it was because they were so satisfied with the services and the quality of virtual assistants that they were getting that they kept telling their friends. And it was an amazing experience. I've been in business now for over 10 years, and we've exploded. Our team is just fantastic. We've got over almost 30 people on the team now I know them all very intimately. So I know when a client comes to us and they say that they want a particular skill set or availability, because I know my team so well, I have a really great idea of who the best options could be for that person.
So you do that fine tuning, you customize the service.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Because each business is different and each need is different. And there may be someone who just needs a virtual assistant to do their email management or calendar management, travel arrangements, expense reporting, all those different things that the executive assistant in the office does. That may be what they need for their business. But I also have a need for someone who specializes in graphic design or someone who can enhance their website or different things like that. That may be that original person, but it may also be someone else on the team who could fill that for them. So we definitely mix and match according to a client's needs.
Okay. So then obviously set up and then it becomes plug and play.
Absolutely. 100%.
And you do reach the world.
Yes, we are a virtual company, and so we are a global business and willing to take clients from all over the world.
Now, when I say, because many people say, well, I'm looking for 9 to 5, but the world is 24/7. It's not 9 to 5. So you do adjust your virtual assistants to whatever time zone, whichever way a person wants to act or react. Is that true?
Yes, that is absolutely correct. So the members of our team, one of the initial questions we ask them, because we're in the Eastern time zone, is Are you available between the hours of 9 and 5 Eastern time zone? And if that answer isn't yes, then they typically don't become a part of our team.
No, because that's the way it needs to be. Because even for me, just as setting up guests, I have to be aware of where I am, where they are. But also I have listeners everywhere. And they're dialing in whenever. And that's business in general.
Yes, absolutely.
But again, so it's authenticity. So you've inbred that to your team.
Yes. So our team has a heart to serve. And when they meet you, they want only what's best for you. And so they will take the time to find out who you are, what your goals are. We will do that together. What are your goals? Where do you want to go? How can we help you get there? And that becomes our priority. You are our priority. Once we know where you want to go, it's our job to help you get there. And that's what we do.
And you walk together.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
Very good. Well, Renee, how can our listeners find you?
So we are all over the socials. My email address is renee@executivehelpnow.org. We're on all the socials at exechelpnow. I believe we also have a YouTube channel. I have a podcast as well where I talk to business owners, and that's at Renee Speaks. And if someone is wondering whether or not they're ready for a virtual assistant or what can a virtual assistant do for them, we have a freebie we would like to get to them if they text the letters VANOW to 1-866-943-3591.
Very good. Well, Renee, thank you for being with us and sharing.
Thank you so much, Tom. I really appreciate the opportunity.
And again, for our listeners, it's Renee Hastings, first name Renee, the last name Hastings. Find her on LinkedIn as well as executivehelpnow.org. Executivehelpnow.org. Cafe Networking is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil. More information at focusmi.com. Talk to Tom, talk to the world. Thanks for listening. Till the next time here at Cafe and Networking Podcast.